And Post, we have Trooper Travis Fletcher.
Good morning.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Good to see you.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
So.
And last time I saw Travis, it was at the Coffee with a Cop Day.
Yes. Yeah. Absolutely.
And you do a lot of that. You're the community.
I'm the community service trooper, so it keeps me busy for sure.
Okay.
But I do pretty much all of our public relations. I fall under our preventative services, so I get to work with the youth quite a bit and go out and do a lot of pre-education and the prevention side of things, but also all of our public relations. So for the Jackson area, at least. So.
Yeah, and in a way, it's a recruitment job because when
Yes.
you're exposed to people in high school. Teenagers,
yeah.
right?
And it's actually really nice being born and raised in the Jackson community. I kind of get to come back to my home area and give back to my community and more than just the law enforcement perspective.
Mm-hmm.
So that's nice, but definitely a lot of recruiting as well. So.
You've been a trooper for what, 3 years?
3 years now. So yep, I've been with the department for about 3 years.
So graduating from East Jackson High School, did you
Yep.
know then that you wanted to get into law enforcement?
All my life I knew I wanted to get in law enforcement. It wasn't until I actually, funny enough, did a youth academy with the state police. They ship you up to our training academy in Lansing and kind of put you through a week-long, like a youth academy, essentially, a simulated program of what the troopers go through. And from that day on, I left there and my mind was made up that I wanted to join the state police. So I was very fortunate to be able to participate in the program, and that kind of steered where I ended up and how I am where I'm at now. So.
Well, neat. And now the next generation is able to have that experience because you've got a couple of youth academies coming up.
Yes, absolutely. So we have two coming up. Here in the Jackson area, we were able to do just one last year. It was our MILA, Michigan Youth Leadership Academy, and we offered it to a group of young men here in the Jackson community. And this year we are doing that same thing for females. And then I'm sort of spearheading my own program. So we'll have one of each, one for males and one for females. So a lot of opportunities for our young men and women here in the Jackson community to get involved in something leadership oriented and also to have fun. We like to have fun. So
it's kind of it's like summer camp.
Yes, yeah. It's summer camp led by local law enforcement. So. We're actually very fortunate. We have had a lot of support with our local police agencies between the Sheriff's Department here, Blackman, Leone Township, as well as Jackson City Police Department, as far as them giving us staffing to help run these programs. So when the students are participating in these programs, they're not just being led by a bunch of troopers that they don't know from different areas of the state. They're actually being taught and mentored is really our big push by a lot of the law enforcement members from their actual community. So that kind of gives a good connection and a good positive spin on that.
And those are pictures from last year's?
Yes, a lot of those pictures are just from different programs that we've done throughout the year. Some of them I believe are from Jackson, some of them are from different areas of the state that they've done the program in, but we always get a lot of positive feedback from it, and so we're excited to be able to have the opportunity to open it up to Jackson students.
Yeah, it looks like a great program.
Absolutely.
Are you doing it where at the Post?
Well, so there's two of them. Our female program, the Females Week, they are going to be on the 16th to the 20th in June. And so we're actually going to transport them up to our training academy in Lansing, just across the street from our headquarters. And so they get to spend the week in the building that all of our troopers throughout the state of Michigan train in to become actual troopers. So we open the facility up to them. Our male program, the one that I'm kind of spearheading myself, we're actually going to keep that local. We've had a lot of very fortunate to have sponsors that have helped fund that program, and so we're hoping that it can become an annual thing. But that will be hosted here the 10th through the 14th, and that will be at Parkside Middle School.
All right.
So,
day camp for both.
So the males will be kind of a day camp. For the females, they'll stay up at our
they're going to
academy.
stay there.
Yep, we're going to transport them up on a Sunday, and then we'll bring them back on Thursday, so they get to stay the entire week with us.
Oh,
so,
that is awesome.
So slightly different with the two programs, but they're still kind of based along the same mentoring guidelines and our goals with the both of the programs are the same. So
You want families to apply?
yes, absolutely. So it's no cost to the students, to the families. We have a lot of fun throughout the week. There's a lot of outings that we do. If you're familiar with the Wildemar Center in Lansing, it's a nature's, like a ropes course. So we do a lot of our team building exercises out there. We take them down to the state capitol so they get to tour the state capitol. We'll take them over to MSU to tour the athletics facility. We take them, we have a scuba diving company that comes in, and they get to actually learn how to scuba dive and snorkel. And then of course, one of the more fun things, they get out in our MSP Chargers patrol vehicles on their track and get to ride around in those. So it's a fun-filled week. A lot of lessons that come along with that as well, kind of domestic violence awareness, substance abuse, some of the more important topics that we want to talk about, but nonetheless, there's a lot of fun activities for them to do as well. So
Lights and siren?
lights and sirens are on the track. Yep. We call them hot laps. So we have our own drive track up in Lansing at our training academy, and so students will get out in the cars and do hot laps around the track. So it's always a lot of fun.
Can we do it?
Sure, absolutely. I'm sure we can figure something out.
It sounds like a lot of fun. Wow,
Absolutely.
What a great opportunity for what age now?
We're looking for 14 and 15 year olds.
Okay.
So if you're a male or female, 14 and 15 years old, and you are Jackson County residents, you live either in the city of Jackson or even in the county of Jackson, you're eligible to participate. And like I said, it's no cost. We actually also end up giving a lot of stuff away. We conclude the week. We want to congratulate. It's a long week. We make it fun, but we like to push them as well. It's a leadership-based academy, so we want to push them a little bit, and we want to congratulate them at the end of the week. So we put on a nice formal graduation ceremony for them. We have some local celebrities, if you will, that will be speaking as guest speakers at the academies, and we even provide them with dress clothes that they will be able to take home with them, along with a few other gifts that we'll surprise them with at the end of the week. But there's a lot of stuff that they end up getting to take home with them, on top of it being a no-cost program. So
Awesome. What an
Absolutely.
incredible opportunity. And no cost. So I bet you fill up the slots. I bet this year you'll fill those slots.
and that's our goal.
Yeah.
We're hoping to get, I would love to have 20 students, male and female, so 40 total, which is a decent amount of students from the community. And if we can fill it up and even maybe fit a few extra in there, we'll do what we can to reach as many students as possible. So
Should people call you, Travis, to sign up? Or?
yes, absolutely. So I'm the community service trooper here at the Jackson Post. So you can Google Michigan State Police Jackson Post, and I'm the first contact that shows up. Or any of the flyers, they have my phone numbers, my emails, or you can just call the post, and they can get you in contact with me and reach out to me, and we'll get you signed up. So.
All right. Well, there you go. The post number is 780-4580. And I wouldn't hesitate because it sounds like a very popular week.
Absolutely, it's going to be a fun week. And actually, just before getting here, we had our staff meeting with some of the local agencies and our officers and deputies from the local law enforcement agencies. We're all there to kind of figure out what's going on, and it's gonna be a lot of fun, and we're excited for it. This is not my first time doing the youth academies, and any student that has participated in the past, I know that they always had a blast doing it. So I'm pumped.
Sounds great. Are there push-ups involved?
We do some physical activity in the morning. Nothing too stressful though. But we do like to get up and get the blood flowing in the mornings.
All right.
So
Good deal.
absolutely.
All right. Thanks a lot. And be safe out there.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you for having us here.
You bet.
So.
From the Michigan State Police Jackson Post. And oh my gosh, wait, one more thing. Trooper Travis Fletcher is the Trooper of the Year.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, the Optimist Club law enforcement banquet 2-3 weeks ago.
Yep.
You were selected as
I was selected for Trooper of the Year, so I'm very honored to have that privilege and to be selected for that. So
awesome. Congratulations.
awesome. Thank you.
And if you are interested, don't delay. Get signed up. These spots will fill up.
We have a deadline of October 31st, so just over 2 weeks.
No, May 31st.
May 31st, yes.
May
I don't know
31st.
where October came from. May 31st, it's a Friday, so we're just over 2 weeks, so get the applications in and we'll get you signed up. So,
Good deal. All right.
awesome. Thank you.
Thank you. A lot more coming up here on today's show. In fact,